Good morning, students. Today we are going to continue with the next part of the chapter, development of transport. Last day we had read about road transport and the history of road transport and how we developed into the present transportation system and the types of roads that we see today. Today we are going to read the part that is related to railways. So let us continue to the chapter. Railways. Railways are tracks laid out for the movement of carriages or wagons. About 2500 years ago, Greece had stone tracks for the movement of wagons. The Romans cut tracks into stones for the movement of wagons. But railways, as we know them today, would not have come into being without the invention of the locomotive, an engine of a train. So you see, train tracks, the railway tracks, they are not very new. So they have been started using from about 2500 years ago. They were previously known as wagons and they had stone tracks. The Romans, what did they do? They cut stone tracks for the movement of wagons. Okay, so they made pathways in stones so that the wagons could move. But railways as we know them today, like the metal tracks that we have today and the train engine that we have today, that came into being much later. So it was after the invention of the locomotive. What is a locomotive? Locomotive is the engine of the train. At the very beginning you have the engine. So the engine, after it was invented, we started development of the modern railways. So let's see about the development of locomotives. A machine that uses the power of steam to do work is called a steam engine. So you see, first we are going to talk about steam engines. Many people made steam engines about 300 years ago, but the person who made them better and more useful was James Watt of Scotland. So you see, about 300 years ago, the invention of steam engines began. So there were many different people who started to make steam engines. There were variety of steam engines, but the most important steam engine that came into being was made by James Watt of Scotland. So this person, James Watt, he invented a steam engine that was very useful. Early steam engines were used to pump water and make them in early steam engines were used to pump water and make things in factories. So firstly, steam engines were not used for trains. They were used for pumping water and making things in factories. In the 1800s, steam engines were used to make the first locomotives in England. So the first steam engine that was used to make a train engine came into being in 1800s. So the first locomotives built in England using the steam engine was built in the 1800s. A locomotive made by George Stephenson pulled the first public passenger train in the world. So this part is very important. You see, the first locomotive, that means the first engine, and it was a steam engine. This was invented by a person known as George Stephenson, and this was officially the first public passenger train, the train we travel on, right? So this was the first public passenger train in the world. Soon railways started being laid all over the world. The steam locomotive later gave way to diesel and electric locomotives. So after the development of the steam engine by George Stephenson, so trains came into being. The public passenger trains that we use came into being. And slowly railways started to be built all over the world. And the steam locomotive later gave way to the diesel and the electric locomotive. Last day we had read about the diesel engine. So later on, after this steam engine, you see, previous day also we had seen that cars ran on steam engine. Cars ran on steam at first. Then after the invention of the diesel engine, cars were changed from steam to diesel. Similar in case of railways also. First they ran on steam, and later, after the invention of the diesel engine of the train came, and the electric locomotives. That means the various types of trains we have today, okay, that run through the help of electricity. So this is about locomotives. Coming on to the next part, we are going to read about Indian Railways. In India, the first train carrying people steamed from Mumbai to Thane in 1853. So you see, first train carrying people steamed from Mumbai to Thane in 1853. Soon, railways were laid in other areas, and now India has one of the largest railway networks in the world. Almost all parts of the country are connected by railways. So you see, in our country, the cheapest mode of transport is rail. So a huge population in a regular basis use railways to travel from one place to another. So you see, in 1853, the first tracks were laid and the first steam engine moved from Mumbai to Thane, and slowly with development, now there are railway tracks all over India, and it is the largest in the world. Broadly speaking, trains in India are of two types. First is passenger trains, which carry mainly people, and goods train, which carry goods such as grains, ores, coal, cements, fertilizer and oil. So you see, railways in India can be classified into two types. One of the type is passenger trains, that means the kind of trains we travel in, and the goods train, that is the kind of train which carry, you have seen, right, you have sometimes seen that very big trains are there. There is one engine and there are a number of compartments after that with no windows. There are no people sitting in it. Those are the goods train. What do these trains do? These trains carry various types of things from one place to another. These trains do not carry people. Some trains are slow moving, stopping at many stations along the way. They are usually called passenger trains. So we are talking about passenger trains. Passenger trains are generally slow moving and they stop at various stations. Like the trains we travel in, they stop at every platform and many people get up and get down, and in general they do not travel as fast as those trains that do not stop at any station. The faster trains which stop only at some stations are called express trains. So when you travel from one state to another, okay, suppose you are going for a holiday somewhere, the types of trains you get on are known as express trains. Okay, so express trains, they do not stop at every station. They stop at very selective stations, and these are very few in number. So these trains travel very fast. And some examples are like the Rajdhani Express and the Shatabdi Express. So these are two examples of express trains. So what did we see here? We saw that Indian Railways, the first train carrying people started in 1853. It moved from Mumbai to Thane. After that, the development of the railways caused the railway network to spread all over India, and it is one of the largest in the world. And when talking about trains, we see that there are particularly two types of trains. What are they? The first type is the passenger train and the other is the goods train. The passenger train carries people from one place to another, and the goods train mainly carry various items from one place to another. And in the passenger trains also we see there are two types. One is the fast and one is the slow one. The fast trains that are the local passenger trains, and the other one is the express train. In local passenger trains, they are slower compared to express trains and they stop at every station, while the express trains do not stop at every station and they move very fast. Also, you see here is a picture. This is the picture of a toy train. Okay, this type of train is mainly found in the hilly areas, particularly in Darjeeling area. Okay, they are mainly used for tourists. Tourists like to see the various places there, and these trains are mainly used by tourists. So this is your part about railway transportation, and today we will stop here, and after this we will be continuing with the water transport part. So that's all for today. Thank you and bye bye.
রেলওয়ে ট্র্যাকে তো দুটো পার্ট আছে, একটা ব্রড, একটা ন্যারো গেজ।